Rikki Neave was 6 years old when he was murdered in Peterborough in November 1994. He was last seen leaving his school at around 9 a.m. on the morning of November the 28th. Rikki's body was found in a wooded area of High Road close to Willoughby Court at 12:05 p.m. the following day, 5 minutes walk from his house in the Welland estate. A post-mortem examination concluded that Rikki had died as a result of compression of the neck, strangulation. This is a Category A unsolved child murder, and no unsolved serious crime is ever closed. Where there is an opportunity to bring those who escaped justice to account, we will. Despite a lengthy investigation at the time, no one has ever been brought to justice in relation to Rikki's death. A detailed review of the original investigation has now been carried out by the recently formed and joint Bedfordshire, Cambridgeshire and Hertfordshire Major Crime Unit. And as a result, we believe we have sufficient grounds to officially reopen the case. The operational name for this investigation is now Operation Mansell. A new team of dedicated officers from the unit is devoted to this investigation, and specially trained family liaison officers have been put in place to support Rikki's family, who have been kept informed of today's event. In the past 21 years, there have been significant forensic advances and changes in the way murders are investigated, all of which provide us with new opportunities to discover who killed Rikki Neave. The advancements in forensic science and technology now afford us greater scrutiny of the original exhibits. The inquiry teams are also now supported by specialist advisors in many key areas, and senior investigating officers now have peer support to assist with the hypothesis and main lines of inquiry, which greatly assist the strategic management of such inquiries. We're also now able to call upon the specialist knowledge of the new Major Crime Unit, who are currently actively reviewing up to 20 cold cases across the 3 counties. The team have previously used new advances to successfully solve a 31-year-old cold case murder, which saw the killer of a Peterborough woman, Sally McGrath, convicted and jailed for life, and more recently in Hertfordshire, where we saw the conviction of Paul Drinkwater for a number of serious sexual offences ranging back to the 80s in Berkhamsted, Hertfordshire. Over the coming days and weeks in Peterborough, there will be a visible police presence in the Welland area, and we will be distributing the following materials asking for the public's help. We want to speak to anyone with any information at all about Rikki's disappearance and his death. All murder is tragic, but when a young child is involved, it is truly devastating. We owe it to Rikki and his family to find whoever is responsible for his murder and ensure they are brought to justice. We are therefore seeking the support from the public. We need their help, and would particularly like to speak to people who came forward before but maybe did not tell us everything they knew of people, or perhaps of information about the case they didn't want to talk to the police about at that time. It may be that you were a child at the time and didn't wish to speak up, but now as an adult and perhaps as a parent yourself, you may feel now is the right time to speak up. I strongly believe that there are people out there who have significant information about Rikki's death, and for a valid reason didn't speak to the police at the time. Now is their opportunity to do the right thing and share that secret they may have had to keep for up to 20 years. There will be a mobile police station within the area there today, within the Welland estate, and we've set up a dedicated phone line where people can provide us with information. The number is 01480 425 882. I'll repeat that again. 01480 425 882. A new reconstruction of the area Rikki was last seen has been created, which I'll now play to you. The quality may not be appropriate for filming, but copies are available within your press packs or to download from a link that we can provide.
Rikki Neave was just 6 years old when he was murdered in Peterborough in November 1994. He was last seen around 9 AM on Monday the 28th of November leaving his house in Red Mile Walk, and is believed to be wearing grey trousers, a white shirt, black shoes and a blue coat. Rikki left his home in Red Mile Walk for the 10-minute walk to school, a journey he regularly made. However, that day he never made it to school and his family never saw him again. There are a number of sightings of a boy matching Rikki's description throughout November the 28th. Some of those sightings were in the area of the shops in Scalford Drive. The following day, Rikki's body was found in a wooded area of High Road, close to Willoughby Court. This is just 5 minutes' walk from his house in the Welland estate. A post-mortem examination concluded that Rikki had died as a result of compression of the neck, strangulation. Using the latest technology in advanced laser imaging, we've returned to the area where Rikki was found. Here you can see High Road, close to the area of Willoughby Court, and one of the routes into the wooded area. It is possible this route could have been used by Rikki's killer. These images show the crime scene that day and what the woods looked like in November 1994. And this is that wooded area today, and the area where Rikki's body was found. All murder is tragic, but when a young child is involved it is truly devastating. We owe it to Rikki and his family to find whoever is responsible for his murder and ensure they are brought to justice. We are therefore seeking the public's help, and would particularly like to speak to people who came forward before but maybe did not tell us everything they knew, or people who perhaps have information about the case but didn't want to talk to the police at the time. It may be that you were a child at the time and didn't want to speak up, but now as an adult and perhaps a parent yourself, you feel it's the time to do so. I strongly believe there are people out there who have significant information about Rikki's death and for a valid reason didn't speak to the police at the time. Now is their opportunity to do the right thing and share that secret they've had to keep for more than 20 years.